Hi guys, welcome to another video from Technik. Today we're working on the rear lock. This is the boot lock for the Avant version of the Audi A6, S6 or RS6 for the C5 platform. So let's take a look. I've actually removed the panel to make it a little bit easier to kind of show you what it is that you're trying to do when you remove this. We'll turn it over and actually show you what it is that we're trying to do. This is the light unit itself here. As you can see, you've got these two metal levers, kind of little arms on there. The metal arms are on the red edge, and on the clear edge there are no arms at all. I'll show you when it comes out. That's like a fixed plastic moulding. So what you need to do is release the two arms on this side, and then we'll kind of turn the whole thing out. But you cannot attack the clear edge. So if someone's put this in the wrong way, don't try and attack it from the top edge. You've always got to attack the red side, if that makes any sense. So I'll show you these arms now. So I just press them out from the back quickly. So we've got the luxury of doing that, and there you can see these two little metal arms here. And what we want to try and do is get a tool just in the edge of them here. So if you kind of take a reference of, you know, they are kind of where the curve ends, that's where these little arms start. The curve comes round, the curve stops there, and then you've got the arm there. So that gives you an idea of where they are. So the best thing to do, you can do it with a flathead screwdriver, but if you've got a plastic trim tool, ideally two would be better. So let's do that now. Yeah, what you can imagine is the bit that you're actually trying to catch is just this tiny little bit that's exposed, and that's exposed literally just the thickness of the metal, and that's exposed on the edge of this. So you don't want to go in very deep. You're not attacking the actual light, you're just trying to get that little metal arm, like so. You can feel it kind of springing back when you've got it in the right place. Just slipping off there. You can see what it is. There we go. So I had one but not the other, but that allowed me enough to pull it forward so I could just see the edge of the metal there. And so once you've released those two arms, you just twist the whole thing out, and that will come out like so. So once you pop that out, you'll still have the electrical connector connected, and as you can see, there's a little metal kind of catch that's built into the actual plug itself. You can see this one's been removed a few times. What you want to do is just very carefully put a flathead screwdriver in there just to open up that space enough to allow that electrical connection to pull free, like so. So that's the little thing that you're trying to release. So what you're doing is bending the plastic up a little bit just to allow that to slide out, and that is your boot light removed. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is actually a hidden screw. If you come and look up underneath the handle, there's an interior handle just there. If you look up inside the handle, you can see a crosshead, Phillips crosshead size 2 screw there. So just get that one removed and get that out of the way, like so. So next up, what you want to do is come into the boot area here. Obviously you can see this car's seen better days, unfortunately, but there should be obviously a flap that opens up in there, and in there should be your emergency triangle in there as well. But you can see that obviously all that's gone on this particular car. But what you'll do is you'll open up your little door there, and you'll have your emergency triangle in here. So what you want to do is just unstrap it, take the emergency triangle out and put that to one side, pull this strap completely out of the way. There it is. And you can see, I don't know whether you guys can see that just there, I've got another screw again. Like I said, this one has seen better days, unfortunately. That shouldn't be, you see this one's a little bit broken. You kind of get the idea. There it is. Okay, so there's the little screw there that needs to be removed from the centre there as well. Okay, so next we are ready to have a look at removing this panel. Now I've noticed on this one, this has been removed and refitted before. Hopefully it'll be okay for us showing you what to do. But I don't know whether you can see that on the end here. See, we've got this kind of end trim missing that we have on this side here. So this has obviously been out and messed around with before, but hopefully that won't affect things too much. But we're going to have a go at removing this now. Basically what you've got, if you've watched any of our videos on Technik before, various kind of internal parts of the car have these like diamond shaped clips. You'll see them later in the video when we get this off. But that's the type of clip that we've got, little compression clips, little diamond shaped clips, and there's a few of these dotted around. And so what we've kind of got to do is kind of ease this off and then get these clips removed as we kind of go across front to back and side to side on this panel. So once we've kind of got a little bit of space and we can kind of have a little peek inside, I'll kind of show you where those clips are located, and hopefully that'll make a little bit of sense to you. Okay, now feeling around I can see that we've got a loose clip at the back from where this has been refitted badly before. So although it's very tempting, that's where, and if you have something similar, if you feel around it and you can see that you've got a weak spot where it's been removed and fitted before, use that weak spot to kind of gain access to the other one. So what I'm going to try and do is kind of do it as you would do it. So I'm going to not kind of dive into that hole, but like I said, do feel around all the way around the edge, because often when they've not been put back in properly, you will have something like that. But we'll concentrate on getting it off the right way as a kind of a better illustration for you. Okay, so there we go, we've got the first two clips out. So what we'll do is come around the other side and I'll show you what we've released there. Okay, so if you have a look here, these are exactly, what I'll do is I'll pop this one out for you. These are exactly the types of clips they used a lot internally in Audis, and they are literally just a diamond shaped kind of compression clip. As you can see, we've got these little mounts, so I'll just pop that one back in. You can kind of get an idea of where that lives, like so. So these are dotted around the outside, front and back. So you see we've got one here, there should have been one there, that looks like that one's missing, and we've got another one there that we do have. So this is the kind of stage you want to get to, and like I said, they can be on quite tight, which is why if you have got a weak spot you can attack, be sure to do that, but they can be in quite tight. And what you've got to do is, you'll notice when I pulled it off there, when I pulled it off, we almost got half of the thing off in one, and that's something you've got to be quite careful with, because what you don't want to do is start pulling this, because remember, you're only trying to move it an inch or two, just enough really to pop these clips out. So if you're hanging off of this and then all of a sudden you pop that clip out, you'll literally rip this whole thing off the back of the car and you'll end up breaking a load of it. So when you do it, you've got to give it little tugs or hold it with kind of tension, so if it does slip, you know that you're only going to move a couple of inches. Don't try hanging off of it, because you will pull the whole thing off of the car. That gives you an idea where some of the clips are, and I'll show you with the back clips as well. So I could give you a quick illustration as well if I can. Again, we'll show you at the end. That's another mounting point just there as well. We can see we've lost the clip there, and you probably won't be able to see it, but I can just see it just there at the end of the tool, just there. There's another one. So this is kind of the key to it really, is to kind of get it opened up and then have a look for yourself as to kind of where these are located. I'll show you at the end of the video, so you won't have to work this out too much for yourself. But this will kind of give you an idea of what it is you're trying to attack when you're pulling these clips down. So with your first clips removed, what you want to do is just kind of work your way down. As you would have seen, I've just popped it out there, but the actual this kind of sits around this lock trim. So you can see I can almost slot that back up in there for you. I've pulled it down a bit far now, but when you look at that, that'll kind of make sense. You can see where it was. That actually sits in this kind of groove on it. So what you want to do is just work it across. Just try and free each of these clips one by one. Now if you're struggling with any, especially when you get towards the end, he's alright actually, yeah, he's okay. If you are struggling with any, what you can sometimes do is just open it up a little bit, especially the ones at the back. Like I said, they're kind of missing on this. What you can do is get a flathead screwdriver, push that in, and then kind of push that up towards the clip, and just push that in on the plastic next to the clip, twist that flathead screwdriver, and that will just help you release that clip. So what I'll do is I'll drop this down now, like so, and we can have a quick look at where the fixing points are. Like I said, this one's been out and back in more than once, I would guess. But these, if we have a quick look around it, we've got two here on the outside. Then we've got another one. This is the handle, which had the screw in it there. Again, we have another one at the top at that point as well. Then we have the centre screw, and then we have another bottom and top. Then we have another one at the bottom here, and then a bottom and a top on the outside as well. So you've got quite a few kind of clips dotted around. Like I say, I'm probably missing half the clips, or not far off it, which works for me. It's made it a little bit easier. But the key is just to not try and use too much strength. Just pop the clips out one by one. And like I said, if you're struggling to get them, especially the ones at the back, I'll show you quickly with a flathead screwdriver. What you can do, I've only got a small flathead screwdriver, but if you grab a large flathead screwdriver, we use this as this is not a big enough one, but what you can do, if you can just get your hand in and you can see the clip, obviously that clip will be completely non-visible because that'll be hidden inside the chassis, but you can see this post at the bottom. So what you can do is you can put a big flathead screwdriver in there, force it in that gap, twist that, and that will help you pop that out as well. So that's quite a good kind of easy way of doing that as well. So as you can see, that is your boot panel completely removed and good to go. So for the boot lock, first thing we want to do is get rid of the actuator and solenoid arms. We've got these two metal arms that are coming in, so we're going to get rid of these. Now what we've got on both of these, got these little white clips, and they're solid on one side and they've got a slot on the other. So what you do is you just push it, you find where the slot is and you just push it back and twist it like so, and that whole arm will just drop out. So I'll show you that again when you come to refit it. For example, you push that in and then you turn this around and snap that on like so. So that's what you want to do, twist that, drop that, and then do exactly the same on this second arm here. Twist that, drop that. So next up we've got these two nuts here. They're size 13s, and I don't know whether you can see it just poking in just there at the end, tip of my finger. There's actually an electrical connection as well. You can either disconnect the electrical connection first and then undo the two bolts. You might find it a little bit easier to undo the two nuts first, and you can kind of draw it down a little bit and you have a little bit more kind of access for that. So what you want to do, both, like I said, both sides 13s. A good tight one. So yeah, get both these nuts removed like so, and then we'll drop this down. So just draw that down, and as you can see, we've got a little bit better access to the electrical connector there. It's one of these ones with these two ears, kind of either side. These ones, if you just kind of wobble them side to side, there, that'll pop out like so. And as you can see, that is your boot lock completely removed and good to go.